Hey guys, it's Nevada. Welcome back to my channel. As you can see in the title down below, this is how I style my hair type of video. The reason I say using minimal heat is because I do pull out my straightener, but it's not to curl my whole hair. It's mainly just to like flatten out the tops and like fix some of the curls. So otherwise, this is all my natural wave and curl pattern. I won't say curls, but waves. This is just what has been working for me. I very much stand by this method, and I kind of take you through from washing my hair to kind of styling it this morning. So if you want to see how I got my naturally wavy hair with minimal use of heat and products, just keep watching. So I am about to hop in the shower, but I wanted to show you how I wash my hair. I don't know if you can tell, it's been a while, so it's pretty soaked in, but I have an oil mask in right now, and I keep all of my oil masks in for like at least 6 hours, so 6 hours minimum. If you would like to know more about my oil mask, or even just like my whole process of how I mask, how I wash it out, all of that stuff, it is in past videos, and I haven't really changed anything. I will link those videos either in the description box or like tag them somewhere up on the screen. Because it's pretty much the same for years now. So this step is such a simple one, but so important. And if you forget this step, I feel like it messes the whole process up. But really what I'm gonna do is basically just shampoo my hair outside of the shower. So I'm shampooing my dry hair. And the reason for that is, I'm probably not going to explain it right, but it's like basic science. Oil and water do not mix. So the second that you hop in the shower with an oil mask on, you're not actually going to remove any of the oil from your hair, or at least not remove it properly, because the water kind of just repels off of it. I pretty much will now hop into the shower. I only dry shampoo my scalp because that's where I apply the castor oil, and castor oil is the oil that I have the most difficulty removing. Shampoo and condition like normal. So basically get into the shower and rinse my hair out so all of this stuff comes out, and then I will re-shampoo and recondition like normal, and that should be more than enough of a cleaning process to get the oil out. So I just finished showering and very literally just towel dried my body and then put a robe on. But my hair is still like dripping wet. You do not want to kind of damage your hair wet. So I will just very gently wring out my hair. I don't twist or anything. I'm just kind of pushing some of the water out through the bottoms. You've probably heard this everywhere, but do not towel dry your hair. It is so damaging. It will cause a lot of breakage. It will cause a lot of frizz. So you can get a t-shirt if you have one lying around, or if you have a little bit of extra spending money, I highly recommend like a microfiber towel. But get it all tucked in there and then just start twisting and up. And then the other end of it has like a loop that I twist down and then loop around the button so it's nice and attached. And like you can make it as tight or as loose as you need and whatever's comfortable for you. So I make mine relatively tight, especially when twisting it around, because that's going to do like the wringing out part of the hair and dry it the most. And because I pretty much do this when my hair is soaking wet. I'd be lying if I said I didn't lose hair in the shower. I absolutely do. I lose a lot of hair, but this is gross. But it's so much less than what I used to lose in the past. So definitely using less heat, doing oil masks pretty regularly has all helped strengthen my hair so much over the past few years. So I will kind of just go on with my night routine. I'll probably go eat some dinner, watch some TV, do what I need to do. And then in 20-25 minutes, I will take off the towel and show you kind of what level of dryness it is at before going to sleep. It has been more than half an hour. I completely forgot because I'm actually playing like a video game right now. I don't know if I mentioned this, maybe on Instagram I mentioned it, but my brother got a PS5 over Thanksgiving, so a while ago, and because of that he gave me his PS4 and like a bunch of games along with it, and I have been so addicted. I played God of War and now I'm playing The Last of Us. brought the camera back into the living room because I can't be bothered to stop playing right now. And I wanted to show you kind of where my hair is at after 25-30 minutes. It is still kind of damp. Let's get a better angle. I also have the dishwasher running, so I feel like you're gonna hear that. Basically, at this point, I will just let my hair air dry. To be completely honest, this is all I do. I very rarely put something in it, like a product, just because number one, I'm lazy. Number two, I don't really like the residue that product leaves on my hair after it's fully dried. You'll see, like when I wake up, it just looks so much more put together after sleeping on it because I feel like it just pushes down some of that frizz. That is it. I'm gonna keep playing video games and I will check back in the morning to show you what my hair looks like. I think if you want it to be like a little bit more proactive, you could try scrunching it while it's damp. If I were to use product, I would definitely scrunch it, but I really just like let it do its own thing and I don't mess with it any more than I have to. So good night, and I will check back with you tomorrow morning. Good morning. This is proof, because look, Django's still in bed. I can't believe I'm subjecting myself to this torture, but I wanted to show you what my dry, just slept on hair looks like, because I'm not going to do the next steps until I like go and get ready, wash my face, put a little bit of makeup on, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm cheating you. The curls are quite nice. They're not really uniform, but they're there, and like, I don't know, that the frizz is just, this is just my technique now, because my hair used to be so frizzy when it air dried. There are obviously some spots that I'll get to in the morning. Good morning. There are some spots that I'll get to later on, but there's like good amount of volume even though I slept on it. Anyway, this is the hair that I've woken up to. We will do some work on it a little bit later on after I get ready. Okay, bye. All right, fam, we are back. So I just threw on some makeup, walked Django, all of that stuff. And this is my hair. Let me see if I can get comfortable with this. This is my hair naturally dried, and it was pretty much damp when I took the towel off. And I played video games for like an hour, and then I went to sleep with it just kind of like, I don't lay on it because I don't want it to stay wet. I kind of like flip my hair up over the pillow and like sleep that way. And then, I mean, I obviously move around while I'm sleeping, and so I'm probably sleeping on it at certain times. Django wants to play with his ball very literally right now while I'm filming. Honestly, I could just get away with this being all. Like, this looks like a very nice, naturally wavy hair to have. And if I was a little bit more confident in my own hair, I probably would just walk out the door like this. But I feel like I've been conditioned to have to remove frizz entirely and fix like all the flyaways, and so this is a big step for me because I want to say my teenage years and then also my early 20s, I honestly never had my hair natural, period, ever. It was always either straightened down completely or I would curl it by straightening it down first and then curling it with heat, which is just so frustrating because look how nice my curls actually are. I'm going to show you what I do in order to make this a completely wearable look. I like to do a little bit more. So the only two things you're gonna need is a heat protecting spray. This is from OGX Organics, and a straightener. This has been my OG for years now. This is the GHD straightener, and trust me when I say I know that my hair is healthier now with less heat. I very rarely straighten it down fully, so I am quite limited in what I use my straightener for this process. I love that I'm making this video because if you go back down my selection of videos, there's definitely like a hair curling video where I straighten my hair first and then go through and curl each hair meticulously, like each strand. So much heat, so bad for your hair. All right, so basically what I do now is I find the hairs that are not quite curled and just could use a little bit more definition, and I recurl those. So it's gonna be a little bit difficult looking in the viewfinder. Like right here, and it's not even just that they have to have a beautiful curl. I find the strands that have more frizz associated with them and just kind of recurl those. So like here, and the frizz isn't going all the way up there, so I'm not gonna go all the way to the top, but I'm just gonna add in a cute little heat curl there, and then I straighten the bottom of it out. And I just let that lie on top. So I am going to kind of fast forward through this and just pick out pieces. Like right here, this is not a curl, as you can see. It's just kind of probably got lost from its curly friends, and because of that just developed a lot of frizz. So I will go in and just kind of curl that out. So let me fast forward through this process. The next thing I'll do is I will straighten all of my little baby hairs just because they annoy me. They never seem to sit right, and I don't straighten like many inches down. I just kind of like clasp on and let go, and it's just to kind of keep them a little bit settled wherever they are. And then I'm not done yet, but these are all very small steps, so it shouldn't be too much to do. Then the last thing I do, at the very bottom of my hair, the curls that kind of flip up, I just kind of find those and straighten them down a little bit. And all that does is give more of that like beachy wave vibe instead of like a perfect curly Q. And only the ones that are like really curling up. Like, do you see this guy? I don't like that he's curling up, so I just kind of straighten him down. And so that side is pretty much done. Let me do this side now. I'm very pleased with both the natural curls as well as some of the fake ones that I just put in. And then the very last step is to use a texturizing spray, and this is, you know, not a necessity, and I don't use it often. Like, I won't, if this is just my natural hair for the week, I definitely don't use a texturizing spray, but if I'm going out with this newly washed curled hair, I will give in a little bit. So I have both Jouer and Oribe. Oribe is amazing. This is a little sample size. I just don't think that it's cruelty free, unfortunately, which sucks because it's actually so good at bringing volume. Jouer, I believe, is Jouer. So I will go the opposite of where my hair is falling and just spray kind of at the roots. Oh, this smells so amazing. Everyone talks about how good Jouer smells, that they actually have a perfume, and I bought the perfume. Can you believe it? Because it smells that good. And then just flip your hair around and feel yourself for a little bit. And that is my natural curly hair routine. It's not terrible, honestly. I'm very happy with it, and like I said before earlier, I could definitely get away with not doing any of the past like 10 minutes of steps that I did with the straightener and just wear my hair naturally. So I am grateful to have like nice wavy hair, but something about the washing process, the towel, and then sleeping on it slightly damp has helped reduce frizz so much for me that it lets my hair be at this point where I don't have to straighten it the whole thing down. So that is the end of this video. I hope that you guys liked it. Please comment down below if you try this for you and it works on your hair. That's it. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.